Belly never, belly never. Never, belly never. Everything's up good. I need to turn on my camera. Game. See here. PM. Gotta have something else activated, boys. Gotta be down here. Alright, now we're there. We are continuing on the training. We went to this one before we went off to offline. I mean multiplayer last time, which was amazing.
The Continuously Computed Release Point (CCRP) mode provides computed automatic release of bombs. This is usually done with the wings level, but it can also be done in a dive or with a nose high attitude. We have unguided bombs loaded again for this lesson, but this is the primary mode used when dropping laser guided bombs. This mode requires a
I wish you
target
could.
point from which to build the bombing solution. I may refer to that point as
Wish
the
you could
system
skip it
point of interest,
sometimes.
or SPI, as we go. Steering information will be presented in the HUD and you'll fly the aircraft to the release point. The weapons will automatically release at the proper time to hit the target. I have the lesson paused with the target straight ahead, so let's set the aircraft up for the attack. Press spacebar to continue. The setup and displays are the same we've already seen in the CCIP bombing lessons. Press the air-to-ground master mode button on the ICP to configure for air-to-ground attack, then verify the master arm switch is in the arm position. You should have the air-to-ground SMS page displayed on the right MFD. CCIP submode is selected by default, so let's change that to CCRP. The submode may be changed by depressing the adjacent OSB and selecting a new submode from the menu. You can also depress the missile step button on your stick to cycle through the available modes. You could even select Profile 2 that is already set up for CCRP. So select CCRP as the submode and press spacebar to continue.
Huh. Very nice.
Today we have two different types of unguided cluster bombs loaded, the CBU-87 and the CBU-97. You can cycle between the two by depressing the OSB next to the source code. Try it if you would like, but leave the CBU-87 selected for now. The CBU-87 is sometimes known as the Combined Effects Munition, referring to the type of bomblet that's dispensed over a wide area when the CBU functions. These bomblets have a fragmenting case for defeating vehicles and personnel, a forward-firing shape charge for defeating light armor, and a zirconium ring for incendiary effect, setting fires and denying use of materiel and fuel stocks. The CBU-97 is sometimes known as the sensor-fused weapon. Each bomblet includes a number of smaller warheads, or skeets, that are scattered by a small rocket motor. Each skeet then scans for a heat signature matching that of a tank's engine compartment using a passive IR sensor. When the correct signature is detected, a projectile fires, penetrating the engine compartment and incapacitating the tank. Press spacebar to continue. We've used all the options on the right side of the MFD in earlier lessons except for a pair release, so depress the OSB next to single until pair is displayed. We have CBU-87s loaded on opposite wing stations, 3 and 7, so this will drop both weapons simultaneously. This is not a bad idea, especially for CBUs, because the probability of a kill increases when more bomblets saturate the target area. One bomb on target could be appropriate, or an entire flight's worth of bombs on a target could be appropriate. It all depends on how sure of a kill you want to be. Set that up and press spacebar to continue. One last piece of information unique to this type of CBU is displayed in the middle of the MFD. The BA, or burst altitude, is the height above ground the bomblets will be dispensed. This is sometimes referred to as the height of function. It's set using a dial on the
fly and let me
39
explode
radar proximity fuse on the nose of the dispenser, and the height displayed on the MFD is set to match. We'll use the default setting of 1500 feet. Now, setting the fusing option to nose-tail uses this height, while setting it to nose bypasses the proximity fuse and dispenses the bomblets very shortly after release. The tail setting should never be used, as that will cause the dispenser to dud. Leave it at nose-tail and press spacebar to continue. Now, with the setup complete, let's look at the HUD symbology. The three key features for this mode are the flight path marker, steering line, and solution queue. We've seen the flight path marker in many lessons already. It's the aircraft-shaped symbol that shows the direction we're traveling. The steering line runs vertically from the top to the bottom of the HUD. It shows the azimuth we need to fly to line up correctly on the target. The key will be to keep the flight path marker lined up with this line as we approach. The solution queue is the small horizontal line at the top of the steering line. This will begin to fall down the steering line about 10 seconds prior to release. The bombs will be released when the solution queue reaches the flight path marker, as long as the weapon's release button on your stick is held. Press spacebar to continue.
Oh, okay, that's how I like it. Lovely.
Now let's perform the attack. I've marked the turret at steer point 1 with red smoke, although it will probably be out of sight at release. After all, that's the point of this delivery mode. You should see the target designator box, a
I
small
don't
square with a dot in
see
the
it.
middle, in your HUD at that location. This replaced the steer point symbol when we entered CCRP submode, and is the point on the ground the bombing solution is computed for. You could, if you wanted, move the location using the cursor enable control on your throttle, but leave it at the steer point for now. We'll look at other ways to update the location, the lessons on targeting pod and radar. Press the spacebar when you're ready to unpause and make the attack. I'll talk you through it as we go.
I don't see target, bro.
Okay, fly towards the target and keep the flight path marker aligned with the steering line. At the bottom right of the HUD, you'll see the slant range to the target in nautical miles and a countdown to release. We have plenty of time. You don't have to make a long approach like this. You can come in from any angle as long as the flight path marker is aligned with the steering line at release. We're coming up on the release. Depress and hold the weapons release button when the solution queue starts to move down the steering line. The bombs will release when it intersects the flight path marker.
To be honest, I don't even know if I did it. Was it that? This one down here? That shit right there? I do not understand. Not understand. The shiny red smoke right there.
Okay, weapons away. You should see the flight path marker flashing several moments away. Release the weapons release button. Use the F-16 to follow the bombs through the dispensing and impact if you wish. If you happen to
Holy
be at low altitude at release, perform a safe escape maneuver to avoid the fragmentation. Up
shit.
this high, though, take whatever action the threat situation dictates. Press spacebar when you're ready to wrap up. Okay, we still have two CBU 97s loaded for use against armored targets, and we have some armor set up at steer point 2. Use the rocker switch on the ICP to select steer point 2. Then, depress the OSB adjacent to the stores code to select the CBU 97s. Use the same procedures as before to select CCRP submode and set the other options to your liking. Feel free to make the attack on your own. You may wish to experiment with different ways to approach the target or different attitudes at release. And when you're done, press escape to end the lesson.
I want to hit those over there. Not the mini targets, but like down here. Why did it lock on? Did...
Pull up.
I don't understand. I don't understand the cluster bombs. I don't understand that shit down there. How that shit's working. I know it's basically painting me a picture, but that shit hard to fucking use. '97s already. You have armored targets here. Where we at? I see him. Never mind, I lost the sight of him. Oh, they're to my right. I see him. Never mind.
Altitude. Altitude.
I need to be further away. Lovely. Kind of figured this shit out, man. Hey, Hunter, welcome back. Indeed, we're back at this, trying to learn the cluster bombs on here. Shit hard. And welcome. How are you today? Ah, man, I was focused. I didn't even see you miss it. Tired like that. Ah, damn. That sucks. Even. Oh, wait, wait. Nope, I overshot it. Anything, anything on your mind that kept you awake all night or something? Let's see him. Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. You always gotta make sure everyone is good. Always.
Bingo. Bingo.
I'm on bingo fuel.
Altitude. Altitude.
I finally did it. Damn.
Caution. Caution.
Damn, it did not. Alright. Screw that. We go next lesson. I was on the server earlier, just doing A10 runs, hitting a small convoy until I got fucked by a SU. Did not even notice it was coming my way, and then poof, poof, I was dead. I didn't even notice it was there. That's the thing.
Welcome to the F-16C AGM-65 training. You begin at 7,500 feet MSL, 25 nautical miles west of your home airfield, Katusia Air Base. Autopilot is in Alt Hold and Steering Select. The first steps will be to set up the aircraft for air-to-ground combat. Unless otherwise indicated, most highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the training, it is recommended that you fully listen to each set of instructions before taking the action that will move the lesson forward. To set up your F-16 for air-to-ground combat, set Master Arm on the left multifunction display. Then press the F-16 is now set for air-to-ground combat. The next task is to configure the weapon system to employ AGM-65s. The first target is a span of a railroad bridge over the Ngori River. This is a large, sturdy target requiring the heavy 300
Very
pound warhead
nice.
found in the AGM-65G.
Currently making a
and
small game of my own.
Since this is a large target, you must aim at a specific part of it. To do this,
I got a
you
month
will
to do
use
it.
Force Correlate mode, which allows the missile to create a picture of the seeker view, then home in on one specific area of that picture. The electro-optical seeker of the AGM-65H and AGM-65K are capable of Forced Correlate mode. This combination of requirements, a large warhead and Forced Correlate mode, means the AGM-65K, loaded on Station 3, is the weapon of choice. Press the spacebar when ready to continue. On the right MFD, ensure 1 AG-65K. The final step is to bring up the weapon WEP display. On the right MFD, then select the WEP display by pressing OSB 18.
Did I do it right? I probably fucked up. Hold up.
Still on the right MFD, to put the AGM-65K into Force Correlate, cycle through WB. In AGM-65 pre-mode, the TGP is used to set the aim point and designate the target.
Is it right?
Make
I don't even know.
TGP the soy.
I'm
Salute
absolutely
the
confused.
TGP aiming marks over the center of the bridge span marked with a smoke marker. Note, when attacking a steel girder bridge, such as this, aim at the edge of the deck or floor of the bridge. Do not aim at the girders.
I wonder which one is the zoom on here. Probably under. Wouldn't that be sensor? Or would it be RDR? Oh, okay, so it's RWR. No, RDR. What would that be then? R RDR, RDR, RDR. Here. Is there no zoom for this? Okay, I don't know.
Press spacebar when ready to continue. Once you begin flying towards the target, a number of things are going to happen quickly. We will cover them now. The aircraft is right wing heavy. Add left wing down, roll trim to keep level. When the target is in range on the DLZ, designate it. Make the WEP display SOI, then designate the target. The Maverick crosshairs should close, indicating force correlate tracking is locked. Close Maverick crosshairs, shoot the AGM-65K. Retrim to compensate for the Maverick's lost weight. To maintain situational awareness, you may want to keep the TGP tracking the target. When you are ready to perform these procedures, press the spacebar to begin the training run.
Send it.
Altitude. Altitude.
Fucking shoot it! I don't know. Why it's not working?
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Which I did. But like, I locked it. Let's find a random fucking target. I have an idea.
Altitude.
Where's the
Altitude.
bridge at? Shiny bridge at. And I do not know how these works.
Altitude.
I need to see something. I'm gonna see if my shit bugs out again. Fuck is it? Hmm. Gonna figure out what's the fucking name of my buttons are again. None of these, lovely.
Altitude.
And my Alright, this is broken. How lovely. Anything else? This is AGMs again. AGM. Wait. Fuck these. Fuck AGMs. Ooh. Sick.
Welcome to the F-16C Joint Direct Attack Munitions JDAM employment. You begin at 12,000 feet MSL, heading for your target. You are in active pause. Your aircraft is configured as it would be for this portion of the mission. Master arm is on, air to ground is selected, steer point 1, target 1 is set, autopilot is set to altitude hold, steering select. Unless otherwise indicated, most of the highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the train, set instructions before taking the action that will move the lesson forward. When ready, on the right MFD, you should see SMS and 4 GBU 38 at OSB. With the power on, the JDAMs will begin to align. You will see the Ready RDY notation in the upper right area of the screen. This means JDAMs are aligned. Note, when starting from the ground, the JDAM alignment takes a couple of minutes. The countdown is A10 to ready. You're ready to configure each of your JDAMs for its specific target. You will accomplish this by setting up two different profiles, PRO, for the first three targets. Targets 1 and 2 fuse to detonate on impact, standard impact parameters. Target 3 fuse to detonate on impact, 45-degree angle of impact. Begin setting up the JDAM parameters by pressing OSB 5. Ensure that Profile 1 is selected at OSB 20, PROF 1. To set the weapon to detonate on impact, press OSB 17, Air. Air will change to G&D, ground. Again, press OSB 17, Air. To get on the right side of the screen, you will see the buttons for setting the impact parameters. Impact angle. Use the OSBs on the side of the screen and press 4, 5. Then press OSB 2, enter. Press OSB 20 3 times to step to Profile 1. Then return to the main. You are now ready to begin your first attack run. Before you do, take a look at the HUD. The azimuth steering line, ASL, should be centered, and the in-range bracket should be showing along with the current range caret. Note, the target designator box is showing over a ground target. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. In pre-mode, the Viper uses the current steer point as the precise target coordinates. The steer point 1 data will show on the DED. Elevation should read, target elevation should read 732 feet. Using the USC rocket, finally bring up the targeting pod, TGP, on the left MFD. Press OSB. When you do, the targeting pod should show the initial target area. Zooming in, wide to narrow with OSB 3, you will see the generated smoke hiding the targets. Important, when using pre-mode with verified target coordinates, do not make the TGP the SOI. If you do, you may inadvertently change the target coordinates. Once in range of target 1, you will need to work quickly but carefully to execute the attack on both targets, following this procedure. Drop the first JDAM, switch to steer point 2, ensure you are in range of target 2, drop the second JDAM. When ready to start the attack, press the spacebar. While keeping the ASL centered, watch for the target range crossmark to descend down the ASL, stopping at the flight path marker. JDAM is in range. Let the range carrier get about a quarter to a third inside the range bracket. Press the weapon release button to pickle the JDAM. JDAM away.
Altitude.
Use
Altitude.
USC rocket switch forward.
Request rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Damn, it is. We're going in here on the server. Damn, my shot was. Damn. I don't even know how long my shit was fucking muted. Damn.
Rearming complete.
We're making progress. We just took over Gudada. You can now spawn there.
Oh, very nice. Yo, Hunter, you remember is it the A or the B version though? No, C or the B version that's better? Which one was longer? Longer version.
Intel just in. Flankers are taking off from the enemy carrier. Location southwest of Anapa. Take out the enemy fleet as soon as you can.
I do have the X here. Okay, let's do B version here for the. Okay, B.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Just waiting for them to say it's good.
Rearming complete.
Let's see. Airport we at? Or this one, so I gotta go right. Good. Taking down there a long way. Okay, you can do it. RWR is off. Yes, somebody knocked, that's why. Oh, I think it might have crashed fully. Oh no, I hear shit again. Oh no. Yep, it crashed. Fuck's sake. Indeed. Fuck's sake, man. Getting off and all. It's loading up. Plus there's food, I hear. That was annoying, it crashed. At the worst timing as well. Multiplayer. There. Why? Not modded this time. So packed. Alright. Why are they all so packed, man? Holy shit. Don't be fucking packed. Be fucking. uh, not packed. Not packed. I don't know how long I will stream today, but will still be playing, though. That's for sure. Because I do want to get dinner. My ass has been hungry today since the food at my school was shite. Straight up shite food today. Somehow, the fucking people who made the food fuck up the pasta and what's it called in English? I don't even know. Pasta and sauce. No, the meat sauce. I don't know. Fuck. Somehow they fuck up the meat in it, and that shit is easy to make though. Pasta sauce, like it was like with meat and all that shit. Like you know, like uh, ground beef in it, and somehow they fuck it up. Ah, this is a professional cook. That's the thing. Or that's what they say to us. That is professional. And it was straight up shit. Like the past these days, the food has been so shit. I'm telling you, it's been so shit for some reason. The start, this started when she joined. It was good because the lasagna, it was just nachos, lasagna, and fucking sandwiches, like some good sandwiches. That shit was goaded. Hell yeah. That shit was goaded. But then when she had to change the shit every week, then it just dove down. Shite food. I want the nachos and the fucking lasagna back, bro. Fuck. Shit was good. Sorry. Wait, I might have joined the PvP server. I have just noticed that. We ball in PvP. Oh fuck it no. We're not gonna fucking ball in here. We are going to be absolutely destroyed if we're going in here. That's why it was so low. That's why it was not many people in there. Damn. Oh, that was a while. Hey, whenever we play, I think we're gonna go on this kind of server, yeah, and then after a bit we play that just to warm up. Or I still need warm up. Then we're gonna go on that server you showed me yesterday, or something like that. You're down for that? Yes. I have been. I'm gonna say something. I have been way too much intrigued or like interested into the A10. So right before I started streaming, I was flying in the A10. I don't need all that jet power. I don't need that speed. I just need the guns, the eh. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh no. Or not nighttime that much, but like it is here since there's no air currently. I should just help hitting bombs on here since there's no air. I mean, the food is ready currently, so I can have any time. I just want to do a little bit more. I can't be at like I will probably go in a half an hour. Alright, you do that. Did speed rounds? You reckon? The 151 or 50, 31. Yeah. Oh. Fuck is a travel pod? Oh, if you're bringing belongings, why the fuck you need that shit in here? Phew. But and there's a 2000 without laser guided. I do not know how to fucking use those yet. There's not. So lovely. Yeah, we're taking clusters since then. But bombs there. The anchor.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Refueling complete.
That's the small versions.
Rearming complete.
Ground crew there. Rockets. So there's only the small ones or the big ones here? I'd rather have the big ones. It's bigger. Oh, fuck it. Here. I'd rather have to pay. Are more better. Bombs.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Let's turn on the RWR. Oh, wait. That's a big ass
Fueling
bomb.
complete.
I send it. Is that a prop plane? The fuck? Where are we currently? We're down here. Get these fuckers over. Might as well just set it up now. That's A. That's the ground target's there. Did I not get the fucking targeting pod? Oh, I did. Okay. And why are you not working, my boy? That way? Oh, you work over there, so no work you swapless. Lovely. You know what? Fuck it. Don't care. How? Now the question is, how do I turn it on? I'm gonna touch that one again.
Excellent work. We now control Sukumi. You can now spawn there. Rearm and move on to the next base.
Way too much fuel.
Intelligence report. A pair of jammers have been located northwest of Nalchik. Take them out to improve our coverage in that area.
Nope. Oh. I'm still trying to figure out how to work, you bitch.
The side mission has been completed. Good job.
Where are... Alright, time to search. Out... YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. So I found a fucking video. You know what? I am way too fucking hungry. I'm gonna drop blind on these fuckers that's over here.
Altitude. 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 Pull up. Pull up.
You know what? I'm fucking hungry, man. I'm very much fucking hungry. Let me switch screen real quick to my face. That is not my face. Y'all see my shape. I got nothing to hide. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck it. It was not a long stream today. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Hungry tomorrow. I'm hungry as fuck. You guys tomorrow.